It's been nearly 3 months since that EF5 tornado ripped through the town of Joplin, Missouri, killing 160 people and destroying a third of the town. 10 of the city's 19 schools were damaged or destroyed by the tornado.
Today is the first day of school for students. Many are attending classes in temporary facilities. We have live team coverage from Joplin. It is a milestone day and an important day as Joplin pushes to eventually get back to normal. Our team coverage begins with 2 News reporter Jason Grubbs.
Well, Russ, administrators have tried to keep this day as normal as possible. In fact, last week, student and faculty members had gatherings so they could see each other again and reunite. Today was about moving forward with the new school year.
Are you a student?
Yeah.
You can park anywhere over here. Have a good day.
It's just like every other first day of class. Students first find their new parking spots, then trying to figure out where their next class is.
No, we're right there.
Like, I don't know where we are.
But on this day and at this high school, the start of a new year is unlike any other. Outside, television crews are set up as Joplin High School students arrive to their new temporary campus for the first time. It's inside a vacant department store at a mall.
It's pretty neat, actually. It's very huge, small classrooms compared to what we used to have.
To be able to create a campus inside of a box store was going to be a challenge.
Principal Dr. Carrie Cicada says the district had a short amount of time and 90,000 square feet to work with. It took crews less than 2 months to construct. Dr. Cicada says there's not an auditorium or a gym. Outside of that, the campus has everything else.
And I think the concepts of 21st century learning is what the architects came in with.
That 21st century learning includes giving each student their own laptop, made possible by generous donations. Many of the textbooks were damaged or destroyed in the tornado. As for the school itself, it looks just like any brand new campus would, with Eagle Pride on several walls and students filling the halls.
We've been through a lot, but we have to feel very fortunate about where we are today.
And just a few blocks away from here, cleanup crews are still working on properties, rebuilding buildings. We've seen a lot of businesses go up. In fact, 2 News reporter Liz Bryant, she's our newest member of the team here. She's lived in Joplin for the past 2 years. You saw this thing come through. It ripped the back part of your house.
Yeah, it literally ripped the backyard of my house, and it came straight towards us. May 22nd was probably the most surreal evening of my life, but most notably amazing is the progress made since that Sunday night. I did speak with Mayor Mike Woolston today. He says 370 out of the 500 companies whose buildings were demolished have reopened in different locations. Now, a handful of restaurants along Range Line, which is a main drag of the city, are in the final stages of being rebuilt. According to the Army Corps of Engineers, all 7,500 lots are cleared of debris. The cost of this expedited removal is still being tallied. However, the total is expected to be in the millions, with FEMA paying 90%. City officials have coined a phrase to describe the swift efforts. They say it is, quote, a miracle of the human spirit.
Everybody has pulled their share of the load here. This is such a monumental task that no one could do it by themselves, no community could do it by itself, and it's the citizens that have made the difference because of their willingness to get out to help themselves rather than waiting on somebody to come to their aid.
And Mayor Mike Woolston does want to pass along a tip to Tulsa Mayor Dewey Bartlett. He says, devise a backup plan for communication during a disaster. Right here in Joplin, radio and cell phone towers were taken in the twister, making it virtually impossible to communicate with anyone. Reporting live in Joplin, Liz Bryant, 2 News works for you.